Very special guest this weekend on Loudwire Reloaded. It is Sam Loeffler, percussionist for Chevelle. And Sam, I use that term because you seemingly have become much more than a drummer on this latest album. Blame that on Joe Barresi, the producer, huh?
Yeah. Joe's fantastic, though. He really encourages us to try all kinds of different things, but I don't know if I'd go so far as percussionist. Maybe bangs on piano would be better.
Well, there's a few tracks that are on the La Gargola album that are very cool in terms of the drumming. One of them, I noticed, One Ocean. That's kind of a tricky little, catchy little drum part.
Yeah, when we wrote that song, it was really just, it was all just guitar, and Pete had sort of written it loosely, and so we had to put some drums to it, and it is very strange because we went back and played it we probably played it 15 different ways, and it was the only song that we didn't really play from start to finish and just keep that way. We just kind of cut it up a little bit because, it's so barren. How do you fill it up and make it sound full?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit of a trick there, but recording's it's a wonderful thing. You can make it sound amazing and huge and big and then not be able to recreate it live, or you can record something the way you're going to play it, and then it actually sounds right when you play it live.
And that's something I wanted to ask you about. When La Gargola got wrapped up and was released and you guys went out on the road, you're playing some of those new songs in concert. Were there songs that maybe either didn't feel right live or maybe they just needed to be in a different place in the set list? I mean, how do you guys kind of work out the set list and balance it between the catalog material from Chevelle and then stuff off the new album?
I mean, that's a great question. I'm telling you, man, it is difficult because there are so many. But the way we look at it is when we go to a show, if somebody plays their whole new record, it usually is kind of irritating to us. You want to hear some of the new stuff, but you also want to hear a bunch of the old stuff. So that's where we went with it. And so when we write in a set list, we usually play between 16 and 18 songs a night, and we'll only play about 4 new songs, and the rest of it is all catalog stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Talking to Sam Loeffler, drummer for Chevelle, the album La Gargola has already spawned a #1 song in Take Out the Gunman. The new single, Hunter Eats Hunter, is the follow-up. Congratulations, by the way, on all the success with the new record and the first single. And it looks like the new single is doing really well also.
Yeah, man, Hunter's great. That song as a second single, I'm not sure if it's going to connect because it's such a heavy, rock song. So I guess we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. But it certainly is a lot of fun to play every night.
I bet. It has got some serious crunch to it. There's some other tracks on the album as well, like Jawbreaker, just bone-jarring, man. I love it when you guys crank it up like that.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to do different stuff. As your band develops and goes to different places, you have different interests and different reasons for wanting to write different songs. And we got really back into ministry, which we hadn't listened to in a few years while we were working on that record, and that sort of encouraged us to go a little bit different of a path. But at the end of the day, you just really want to write music that you want to play every day. So, as long as you are able to do that, I think you'll win it.
Sam, I wanted to ask you about something I know that Full Metal Jackie talked to you about on Loudwire Nights, is the Tech for Africa initiative that Chevelle has gotten involved with. Can you explain a little bit about that and how you guys are getting behind that?
Yeah, it's a really simple concept. The idea is these teachers developed a program for any Mac device, any Apple device at all. And so the idea is to get people to send their old Mac devices, phones or iPads or computers or anything, and they use them to teach challenged children in South Africa. They've developed a program that specifically works on those computers, and they're able to have a few teachers and a lot of children by using that program. And so it's just really an encouragement to have people send their old Apple equipment to them. And it's a great initiative. It's a great idea. And there's a lot of people that are giving their time and their energy to help out kids that literally no one else has helped. And these kids are very, very need a lot of help. Let's just say that.
Sounds like a very, very worthy cause. How can folks find out more about Tech for Africa?
Actually, if you go just to Tech for Africa. Just put it into Google, or you can go to getmorechevelle.com and then click on that there, and it'll take you right to it.
It's fantastic when musicians use their power, their influence to do such good work. So, man, congratulations to the band on, picking out something that's really going to help a lot of people in a big way. And again, that is Tech for Africa, the number 4. Google it. You'll find what you're looking for, or go to the band's website. Been talking to Sam Loeffler of Chevelle. Let's play the new single, shall we?
You bet.
Thank you, Sam. Here is that new one from Chevelle, Hunter Eats Hunter. It's up 1 spot on this week's Loudwire Lucky 13 to number 11.